Hi guys, welcome back to my channel or another video. Today I thought I would do an in-depth, eyeshadow palette collection. So I'm just going to be showing you all my eyeshadow palettes. This is not including like singles, duos, all that stuff, and like not like creams and stuff, just like full eyeshadow palettes. So I'm not trying to brag, but yeah, anyways, let's get into it. So I did recently just like reorganize my makeup, so it's kind of different. But just on my little like side table, I have two big Morphe eyeshadow palettes. So I of course have the James Charles palette, and then I have the 39S palette, which is gorgeous. Need to use it more. Yeah. So I just have those two here. So yeah, let's actually get into the drawers. So ignore the lip products in this drawer, but I organized some of my makeup where it's like split into like neutrals and then like colors. So this is kind of like my neutral drawer. So yeah, these are all like neutral lip products, so ignore that. But the palettes in here are neutral eyeshadow palettes. So yeah. First off, we have the Anastasia M Resi. Ooh, my favorite one, my favorite Anastasia. And the Modern Renaissance that I need to use more. I actually think I used that the other day, which was surprising because I haven't used it in a really long time. I have the Sultry, which is another one of my favorites. And then I have these two Ulta palettes. So I have the Rose Gold. These are the 12 pan ones. And then the other one I have is the Gilded Gold. This one, I didn't know if I should put this one in here or in the colorful drawer. This is the Morphe 18B. This is the green one. I put the blue one in the colorful drawer. But I didn't really know. I thought this one was more neutral. It's not very like colorful to me. But some people might disagree. But yeah, that's there. It's going to be kind of hard to show you because there are palettes underneath these organizers. It's just Morphe ones. So I have the Morphe and Jeffree Star. I have the 3502, and I have the big 39, I don't even, 39A, Dare to Create or something, or Dream to Create. I don't know, I just can't really show you that. And then the ones in the back, I really don't know what they are. So, we're going to go through these kind of together. So I have this Tarte palette that is very old, like very old. I don't use this, but one. So I have these two NYX ones. This is the Stormy Skies one, and this is the Golden Horizons. Most of the ones in the back are really old. So, yeah, it's going to be brutal. This random Style Essentials one that I'm not even going to. This one is actually really good, but I just don't use it anymore. It's from a brand called Miss Cop, and it's the colored palette. Look, it's actually, the shimmers in here are so good. They're very, like, foily. I have this Cargo palette that I used to love. I don't know, it's really boring. The Getaway palette. It's a very cool tone palette, but it's just really boring. And then in the very back, there's a random NYX, like it's not even an eyeshadow palette, but like it has some eyeshadows in it. It was like a holiday thing a few years ago. There we go. And then I have this little palette from Tanya Burr. This is the, there you go, Hollywood Eye Palette. It's just a little quad. This, I really don't like this, but It's here. It was $5. Sephora miniature Sephora palette. That was like $12 that I got in like the checkout aisle. It's okay. It's nothing great, but it's fine. It's Elf. I don't know. But this is supposed to be a dupe for like the Naked 3 palette. It's fine. It's like $5. Come on, just like get over it. You can use it and it will work fine. I have this Random Quo palette, all about color. The packaging's kind of like, can you kind of see it that? Kind of. I think this was a holiday palette a few years ago. It's not a colorful palette at all, which is weird because it's called All About Color, but. And then we have this palette, which I would say this is the only like Morphe palette that I actually like don't like that I have. This is the Morphe 9C. This was my first one. I just don't like the formula in this. And then the last palette in this drawer is the Maybelline Burgundy Bar. I did drop this one, so 2 of them broke. This is actually pretty. It's like $15. I don't know if this is still available, but yeah, it was like $15. This is decent. It's really pretty colors and stuff. So yeah, next drawer. So this is the next drawer. So this is, again, ignore the lip products. So this is more of like the colorful drawer. Now, there are a few neutral eyeshadow palettes in here because they did not fit in the drawer above here. So I'm just going to quickly go through those. So most of them are like here. There's a few in the back. But we have, actually this is kind of colorful. I wasn't actually thinking. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. I love this palette. So I thought this was super underrated. I think this is really good. I have the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I love this palette. It's such a good like neutral palette. Not too warm, not too cool. Create some of the most gorgeous looks with this. This one, I think I showed you I got that in my what I got for Christmas, yeah. So this is a palette I got for Christmas. The Huda Beauty Note Topaz Obsessions. I love this a lot. And look at the size of the mirror. There you are. But yeah, this is really good. I have this Tarte palette. It's called the Shape Your Moneymaker palette. You're not going to be able to see it. But this is great for traveling. I have this MAC palette, which is the Queen Supreme palette. I really like the packaging, how it's like really like long and narrow. I had never tried MAC's eyeshadow palettes before, and I was actually pleasantly surprised with this. It's all shimmer. This is a highlighter, but because it's with my eyeshadow palettes, I don't really use the highlighter. But this is great. I love it. You have your bronze, and then you have more like smoky colors. There are a few that like look so pretty to me that I haven't used yet. Like, so this one is in Royal Caper. That's so pretty to me. I think I haven't used 3. So I haven't used Royal Caper, About to Rain, which is this one. And I don't think I've used this one, which is Call Me Queenie. But this is really, really pretty. And then we have some colorful palettes. So we have my Anastasia ones that are more colorful. So we have the Riviera. This is so pretty. I need to use this more. I think the formula in this one is like impeccable, especially the shimmers. They're very foiled to me, which I think is really nice. I have the Alyssa Edwards palette, which I thought was extremely underrated. I will say I don't like the shimmer formula in here. There are only 3, the gold, the purple, and the pink. They're a bit dry to me, but I thought these have really nice, like, bright, in-your-face, basic, like, neon bright colors. It's a really great palette. I have the Morphe 10G Glisten Up. I love this palette, like, a lot. with this palette. I know some people don't, but I love this palette. And then I actually just got these ones. I ordered these from Sephora. I'll show you the packaging with the 3, I don't even know what they're called, the Mini Pro Pigment Palette Collection. So there's 3 of them. It was actually a decent price. Like normally like these just like individually are $30, but I got the 3, like the set of 3 for like $65. So I thought that was really good. I think this is the first one, so I haven't used any of them yet or swatched. So this is the volume 1. Really pretty. I really like that the boxes for these matches the actual packaging. I think that's really cute. I still like the colors in here, but I just think it's like out of this color. This one's really pretty to me too. So underneath I have that one Morphe palette, like the other 18 pan one, the blue one is there. And then I have the 35M, which I didn't really know if that was considered neutral. It's kind of like dusky, like I don't know, but I put it in here. And then we have more in the back. Let's see what we have. So I have a few more neutral palettes back here. So I have the Too Faced Just Peachy Matte. I love the packaging of this. Don't ask me what this is. I don't know, but I think this is such cute packaging. This is it. I really do enjoy this palette. I have the Becca Volcano Goddess. It's kind of rubbing off, but gorgeous packaging again. Oh my god, I think this was a holiday palette a few years ago. So underrated. I never hear anyone talk about this. This is gorgeous. There's only 3 mattes, which is a little annoying, but these are the softest mattes in the world. I have the Tarte High Tides and Good Vibes palette. Another gorgeous packaging one. Again, I've never hear anyone talk about this one, like actually ever. I've never seen anyone with this palette. It has 4 pressed glitters. This is great for Halloween makeup, but the shades in here are really pretty. This is such a pretty gold shade in Buried Gold. It's the Imagination palette with Morphe. I love this palette. I love Maddie Ziegler. Something or other. I think it was the Pride palette from last year. Let me put some of these back in so it's not just used. But I have this Essence Fairy Wings and Magical Things palette. My friend got this for me for Secret Santa a few years ago. I actually liked it at the time, but over time, I just gotten better palettes. It's really cute. I don't think they sell these anymore, these double-sided ones. I have this palette from NARS and Man Ray. This is the Glass Tears palette. First of all, gorgeous packaging, but I actually don't like this palette. The only good shade is this gold shade. It's like a really pretty gold green. You can go away. I have the Too Faced Glitter Bomb palette. Cute packaging. I don't like this palette. I will say what is meant to be the bases. But this is called the Brightening Base and the Intensifying Base. But this is the best matte white ever, and this is the best matte black ever. Especially this black, I really wish I could show you, but it's gonna stain me because it's so pigmented. It's so good. It's like so good. But like these, the only 2 ones that are like kind of okay are the first 2. And what's this? Fairy Dust and Rose All Day. But the rest are just kind of like. And then the last 2 palettes are the Makeup Forever. I don't really know what this is called. I think this has nothing to do with it because there's like 9 shades. I think it's the number 2 palette, but the Artist 2, I don't know. Again, this is my first ever thing from Sephora, so it's very sentimental to me. I don't use this anymore because it's one of my least favorites. Again, gorgeous packaging. This Stila one called Eyes of the Window one, and this is the body one. This is just, no, they're really dry and patchy. I really like the color scheme here, kind of purpley, bluey. So yeah, that was all of my eyeshadow palettes. Well, at least hopefully I think it was. But again, I'm not trying to brag in any way, shape, or form. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Love you guys so much. Bye.